Louisville basketball is back in the winning column after last night's victory against Boston College, following a just very, very poor loss on the road at Georgia Tech. And you could say it was a conference road game, and all conference road games are hard. And yeah, I understand, I feel you, but Louisville basketball is head over heels better than Georgia Tech is, and they should not have lost that game. But that loss was bad for a variety of reasons, not only because Georgia Tech is not a very good team, but that immediately took Louisville out of the top 25, which they were only in for like a week or so, not even maybe. And then that drastically has impacted their chances of making the NCAA tournament, and has also solidified them as the 3 seed in the ACC tournament, in the ACC rankings, which is not that big of a deal in that grand scheme of things, because they will still get a first and maybe a second round bye if I'm remembering correctly. I don't think they have to play until the third round. The top 4 seeds is how it are the ones who get byes to that third round. So I think they're still good on that front. I think they will stay good on that front. So, but the NCAA tournament impact was by far the thing that hurt them the most in that loss right there. Do they still have a chance to just win out and everything be good? Yes, absolutely, but there's still a lot of season left to play. And now that Chucky Hepburn is questionable because he went down last night against Boston College, and we don't even know what the injury is right now. And if Chucky Hepburn goes down, if Chucky Hepburn is out for a while, that could definitely impact the soul, the momentum of the Louisville Cardinal basketball program, because if Chucky Hepburn goes down, Louisville basketball does not have their leader, their heartbeat. That's what Chucky Hepburn is. That's how much he means to this program. So I don't think it's anything serious because he returned to the bench and he was all smiles, but they didn't really tell us what happened. All they said is that it was a lower body injury. So that could mean a variety of things. And especially when you watch the replay of what happened, he didn't get hit. There was no contact, that's always the scariest type of injury, when you start holding something, but no one hits you. It's really confusing. My guess is that it was a groin, and if it is the groin, because he was reaching that groin area and no one hit him, if it is that groin area, that could be something that drastically impacts the rest of his season to how well he performs. Because me personally, I've had groin injuries before, and they are nagging, and they take weeks to fully heal, especially if you're constantly moving. Like, in order for a groin to officially, finally 100% heal, you got to rest. You just can't move your body. And we're getting to the tail end of the season right here. So if Chucky Hepburn isn't able to play, that is going to spell doom for Louisville, because not only do you not have Chucky Hepburn, but again, you don't have Cason Pryor, you don't have Cora Johnson. I mean, you're losing. Those are 3 big parts of your team, especially Chucky Hepburn again. So hopefully Chucky Hepburn is okay. I think he will be, but if he is not, that could spell doom for the Louisville basketball program. So where are we going forward with the program? They need to win out. I think they should be favored in every game the rest of the season that they play. They play Miami on Saturday. That should be 100% guaranteed win. There's nothing 100% guaranteed in this world, but a win against Miami this year should probably be guaranteed, because Miami is not good. What do they got? Like 4 wins? 4 wins? Yeah, 4 wins. So basically, Miami is Louisville the past 2 seasons this season. So they should be okay this weekend, with or without Chucky Hepburn. But again, if Chucky Hepburn doesn't play, it could be a completely different story. What are Louisville's chances of getting into the NCAA tournament? I still think they are very high. Okay, they're just out of the top 25 right now. They're a top 30, 35 team. They're probably one of the first 4 in, the last 4 in, I would say at this moment. They're definitely a bubble team. But if they lose one more game in the regular season, that could spell doom. That could put them from the last 4 in to the first 4 out, which is not what Louisville fans want to see. Louisville needs to be in the NCAA tournament. It's their rightful place, man. They need to be back. When was the last time that Louisville been in the tournament? It's COVID year. They were going into what? They were a 1 seed when COVID-19 happened, and they had all the chance, just as much of a chance as anybody to win the NCAA tournament that year. But obviously, COVID ruined those chances right there, and haven't been back since, man. So Louisville needs this. The city of Louisville needs this. The basketball program needs this. Pat Kelsey needs this. I mean, the athletic department, the school needs it. Oh my gosh. I know a lot of people that are really tied in with the Louisville athletic department. I know that those funds are low. Like, they are in the red right now. So to get into the NCAA tournament, kind of boost that revenue generation a little bit is something that Louisville desperately needs. But I think as long as they win out in the rest of the season, they win 1 or 2 games in the conference tournament, I think they're still going to be fine. Okay, so Louisville fans do not need to be worried. They got Miami, they're going to win, and then the rest of the season is going to be okay. But again, Louisville's main thing this year, the reason why you should be skeptical to if they get into the NCAA tournament, is because the ACC is just so bad at basketball. So bad at basketball. One of the worst power conferences. No, it has to be the worst power conference in all of basketball this year. SEC obviously is the best because they have all the money. No conference, top to bottom, has the money that the SEC does. That's why you're going to see the SEC dominate in all facets of sports kind of going forward, because that's where the money is. Big Ten, Big Ten's got 4, 5, 6 top 25 teams. You got Michigan, you got Illinois, you got who else? You got Michigan, Illinois. That may be it. Iowa, Oregon's not in the top 25 anymore. Rutgers isn't in the top 25 anymore. You got Purdue. USC's not very good. I mean, Big Ten's kind of fallen off as well. Indiana sucks. I hate Indiana. Indiana's bad, man. Indiana's bad. But anyways, what I was saying is Louisville is the only reason that you should worry is because they're not playing a good conference schedule. They're not playing a lot of quad 1-2 games, which is really, really factored into the strength of schedule for getting into the NCAA tournament. So that's why you're going to see how many teams in the SEC, like 18, 16 teams in the SEC go into the tournament, which is going to affect a lot of other teams, possibly other top 25 teams. So that's the only reason you should be worried if you're a Louisville fan of not getting into the NCAA tournament. That and another loss that could potentially happen moving forward. I don't know. I like Louisville's chances. I like where they're at. Chucky Hepburn has to be healthy, but it's all going to be determined on Saturday, one game at a time. Let's worry about Miami. Talk to you then.